The UN just needs that little bit more of your kashish. So start feeling guilty and hand over those billions.
In Brazil, countries must agree on a credible plan to mobilize 1.6 trillion US dollars annually in climate finance by 2035 for developing countries, while also delivering climate justice to those on the front lines of a crisis they did little to cause. Just look at Jamaica.
Jamaica. The place that has been touted as the future for digital and maybe a kind of 15-minute city type structure. So convenient that it would be in a position now where, well, it kind of needs a rebuild, doesn't it?
In the coming weeks and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the National Identification System. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital.
Well, at least one person agrees with the UN Secretary General there in regards to handing over your cash. That person will be Claudia Webb, the ex-MP, who tweeted that rich nations need to pay for Jamaica's rebuild because they're responsible for the old change and responsible for what happened there. So clearly she must mean the likes of India, China. No, probably not, because they wouldn't pay you a penny, would they? They ain't going to pay you a bean, Claudia. No. She's probably talking about the soft, indoctrinated people in the West, the guilty people who will say, here's more cash. Here it is. I hope it changes the weather. But hold up, it gets even better. When it comes to the UN, you know, that totally elected organisation with the elected officials who are doing everything that people vote for and ask for. When that dude, the UN Secretary General, decides to move on, do whatever, maybe just go and eat on a beach a little bit more somewhere, I don't know. When his position becomes free, well, there's a few names being pushed around. So let's have a think about some of the messaging, and we'll see if we can think about who one of the leading names may be. So obviously the big subject in regards to you just handing over more money is of course the change. Yeah, it's the weather, isn't it? Yeah. So I do remember somebody who has talked about that as well, who recently came out of politics, written a book, a couple of books, I don't know, certainly been promoting it, and then maybe looking again for another position, having been rewarded for doing some of the work of should we call him the King of Evil, perhaps? Doing a bit of his bidding. Who springs to mind? Because if it's Jacinda Ardern, then first prize for you. Yeah, that's right. I mean, when it comes to the replacements and the names, and somebody primed for being in a position of just slipping into to such a role, then yeah, it really does kind of make sense. Imagine that. Ta-ta.